going on, ladies and gentlemen? Sorry, I don't feel real good right now. May have went too hard at the IU game yesterday. But but Utah and Florida are in a really good game. Florida's going to run it on 2nd and 6. And look at a few. I'll bring up a 3rd and short for the Gators. Oh yeah, guy in Utah put the ball on the floor. Dude, how has Ohio State only scored 7 points? Oh my goodness. All right, 3rd and 5 for the Gators. 2:50 to go. Can Utah come up with a stand here? Definitely 4-down territory. Anthony Richardson on the QB draw. He is smothered. He is not going to get it. It's going to be 4th and about. God damn it. Zach tried to call me, but the game's on my phone. I can't get ABC on my TV. I have no idea why. I just can't. 4th and 3 for Florida with 2 minutes and a second. I mean, this could decide the game. Bill Napier calls a timeout. Okay, this is going to decide the game because if Florida doesn't get the first down here, they just use the timeout. They're not gonna get the ball back. So I have a TV, and I have a smart TV, and so I just sign in with my like DirecTV account. Cause like my parents have DirecTV, so I just logged in on the DirecTV account. Blink of the Muss is the best student section. I will say, IU fans were getting rowdy as hell. But to be fair, a lot of them left early. I was very disappointed. I was disappointed in the amount of IU fans that left early. But I have the Notre. Okay, here's a run for Ohio State. He's gonna get close to the first down. No, but I can't get ABC to work on my TV. So what I did was, you know how like if there's 2 games going on, like there was a game on ABC before Ohio State and Notre Dame. So they put the Ohio State Notre Dame game on like ESPN3, and I was able to watch it on ESPN3, but I can't change it now. So I gotta watch the Utah Florida game on my phone. Well, yeah, I feel like garbage today. Alright, no more cough drops. No more cough drops. Because you're not supposed to eat too many. Can y'all hear the Utah? Because I have the phone right next to my computer. We'll see. First and 10 for Ohio State from the 33. Stroud back to throw. He's looking. He steps up over the middle. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. I have Utah going to the playoff, and if they lose, they're not making the playoff. They gotta go undefeated to make the playoff. No one-loss Pac-12 team is making the playoff. I don't know where Eddie is. Eddie's doing something. No, but I woke up with like a massive headache. And I was coughing all over the place. I had the chills. And it's a little bit better now, but it's still not great. 2nd and 10 for Ohio State. Stroud back to throw. Fires one. It's caught. First down to Stover. The bus system sucks. Dude, if you know how the IU bus system works, you're an insane person. We tried to get on we hadn't used the bus yet, so we were like the first week of camp, we're like, let's see if we can get on the bus, and like before we could even make up our mind if we wanted to get on the bus left. The IU bus was waiting for nobody. Stroud hands it, and Henderson is gonna get about 3. I knew Hooker. Oh, of course. Stroud is having a rough rough start to his Heisman campaign. Only had 7 points. All right, 4th and 3 for Florida. This is gonna decide the game. If they don't get this here, Utah's gonna run out the clock most likely. Richardson is gonna throw. They're after him. Oh, he gets out. He's gonna run for it. He got it. First down, out of bounds inside the 20. Dude, I will say, Anthony Richardson has impressed me this game. I mean, he is so elusive. I don't know if y'all saw the 2-point conversion they got, but the 2-point conversion he got was crazy. He faked out like 2 people with the same pump fake. There are quite a few Utah fans there. I am very surprised how many Utah fans are actually there. Minute 51. They still got to get into the end zone. Richardson is going to run to the right. He is not going to get very many blocks. He's going to be pushed out of bounds after maybe a gain of 2. Ooh, Ohio State just got called for a chop block. Chop blocks are killers, man. Chop blocks will ruin a drive because it's 15. It's just 15 back. So chop blocks are maybe the worst, one of the worst penalties. There's obviously pass interference, but chop block is another one of the worst penalties you get. Florida goes for a run. Johnson cuts it to the outside. He's gonna be out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Florida. Okay. All right, Utah uses a goal line stand. Another run for Johnson. He is going to be stopped up short. Did not get in the end zone. And Utah's going to call some timeouts here, it looks like. Because if they were to score, they won't have time left. A touchdown would only put Florida up 3, so. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know why the mic's quiet. I'm sorry. The mic has been quiet, and I'm talking quiet, so it might be really hard to hear. Utah defense seriously about to sell. I mean, the factor Cat Marshall is a top 5 team. Didn't they beat Norfolk State like by 70 points or something? I don't know. They look pretty good. I'm gonna go with Cap though. There's no food in this room, bro. No food. Okay. Okay, Oregon is not making the playoff. Even if 55-3. Okay. Okay. Oregon's not making the playoff. They can win the rest of their games and win the Pac-12. They're still not making the playoff. Because that was one of the worst performances I've ever seen from a ranked team. Ever. Especially from a top 10 tier. What were they, 11? That was that was one of the worst performances I've ever seen from a top 10 team. Or top 11 team. That was horrible. I picked them to win, too. I'm like, man, Georgia might be just as good as they were last year. I'm not even kidding. Uh-oh, touchdown, Ohio State. Xavier Johnson. And Ohio State takes the lead back. I think Marshall would beat Oregon. They might, honestly. That was terrible. Utah is for sure beating them. Utah has to play at Oregon. And that was a game everyone thought they would lose. No, they are for sure winning that game. Extra point is good. 14-10, Ohio State leads. This Ohio State Notre Dame game reminds me a lot of Georgia and Clemson last year. 2 top 5 teams and just not a lot of scoring. A defensive slugfest. Ho Nix, nah. Blow Dix is like terrible. He's bad. I really thought he was gonna blossom at Oregon too. I felt like he's the type of, he seems like an Oregon quarterback, like a running type, can make a lot of circus plays, but what a terrible day for Blow Dix. Awful game. Vandy's gonna be bowl eligible. Maybe. I agree. I think Vandy will beat Mizzou. Actually, I think Vandy might be South Carolina too. Nah, Blow Dix is terrible. All right. So second and goal for Florida with 1:29 to go. Notre Dame needs to get the offense going, man. They've had some good drives, but only one touchdown. Mississippi State and Memphis just started. It's in the end of the first quarter. Alabama's up 55-0 on Utah State in the third quarter. I have a friend that goes to Alabama. All right, second and goal for Florida. Richardson is gonna keep it, and he's gonna get in. Touchdown, Florida, with 1:25 to go. Okay, it's time for a last-second drive from Utah. Notre Dame has 28 yards in the third quarter. All right, Notre Dame is backed up on this drive. They're at the 13. Those Rattler doing? I haven't really looked at too many scores. All right, extra point for Florida is good. All right, Utah can definitely get into field goal range. They got 1:25 and 2 timeouts to work with. They can for sure get into field goal range. Anthony Richardson is fantasy rushing 3 touchdowns. Damn. Does anyone play college fantasy football? Because I feel like the numbers you would see put up by people would just be insane. Like Jackson Smith-Njigba in the Rose Bowl had like 350 yards on like 17 catches and had 4 touchdowns. Like that's an 80-point fantasy game. Imagine having a guy like C.J. Stroud when he's playing like Akron or some shit. Like that'd be crazy. First and 10 for Notre Dame. Ohio State. Buckner looks to throw, fires deep. Caught! First down Notre Dame all the way to midfield. That was a long pass. I will say, from what I've seen from Tyler Buckner, he's a million times better than Jack Cohn ever was. He might even be better than Ian Book. I know he's only put up 10 points, but like he's hard to score against Ohio State. All right, Florida getting set to kick off. Kick is away, and it will be into the end zone for a touchback. So Utah will. I don't know how good Utah's kicker is, but let's see if they can get a field goal here. Cam Rising, 16 of 23, 176 yards, 1 touchdown, no interception. He's done like what he needs to do, but like he hasn't been real explosive. He's kind of letting his other players do the work. They've ran the ball well, but I don't think running. Cam Rising, Jonathan India he does kind of look like Jonathan India. All right. Let's see if Utah can get into field goal range because they're my playoff pick. If they lose, they're not going to make it. All right. Rising will throw. He's got good protection. He rolls. He throws. Sidelines caught. First down, Utah out of bounds in the 1:19. Utah with some great protection there. Gave Rising a ton of time to. Thoughts on. Ooh. I'll probably make a video on the expanded playoff. There are things that I like and there are things that I don't. We'll see. First and 10 for Utah. Rising back to throw. Good protection again. Throws middle. That should have been picked off. Florida defensive back deflected it with like no one near him, and that really could have been a pick. Remember that play if Notre Dame and if Florida or if Utah comes back. That should have been picked. That totally should have been picked. I know it's a stop on defense, but that kind of takes the wind out of your sails, man. You could have won the game right there. All right. Rising is back to throw. He steps up underneath, caught. First down, Utah. All the way to the 50. He's out of bounds. Little drag route gets him plenty of yards, and he gets out of bounds. Minute 9. They're knocking on the door of field goal range. It's weird how a team in the American could get a higher seed than Upper. Well, Cincinnati made the playoff, so I don't know. I'll make a video explaining what I like and don't like about it. Because there are for sure things that I like, but there are for sure things I don't. Alright, 1st and 10 for Utah. Man in motion to the right. Rising gonna throw. He steps up, fires, so it's... Okay, I thought he was about to throw it deep down the field because he had a man open, but he checked it down. And his running back barely got like any yards. So, the minute 1, they're gonna use one of their 2 timeouts. That was what, like 3 or 4 yards? Alright, Noyes, N-O-Y-E-S, or Noyes, is Utah's kicker. I don't know if they showed it, but I didn't see what his career long was. The Pac-12 versus the SEC. In Week 1 matchups the last 11 seasons, Pac-12 is 1-7. Oh my God. Who's the one team that won? Who was the last Pac-12 team to beat an SEC team Week 1? I think it might be Tennessee and Oregon. I think Oregon played Tennessee and like absolutely beat the life out of them. But I don't know if that was Week 1. That may have been Week 2. Notre Dame with the ball. It's a sweep. And he's got a first down. Cross midfield. Do you think Florida's a good team? Yeah, they look pretty good. I did not think they would beat Utah. So the fact that they're in a position to do so, they are a good team. All right, Rising back to throw. He's going to check it down to his running back in the flat. He's going to get tackled inbounds, very close to them. Like, he only got maybe a yard or 2. So the clock is, or did Utah call another timeout? All right, so 3rd and 6 upcoming for Utah. Uh-oh, pass interference for Ohio State. Yeah, someone look that up. Someone look up who the last Pac-12 team was to beat an SEC team Week 1. Someone needs to find that. UCLA, they're playing Bowling Green, or I think they already won. Oh, it was offensive pass interference on Notre Dame. Uh-oh. That's not good. All right, 3rd and 7 for Utah. It's for sure 4-down territory. They still got like 17 yards to go to get into field goal range. Like, yeah, about 15. Rising's back to throw. He has good protection. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to run. He's got the first. He's got a lot more. He's across into field goal range. He's still in bounds. He's in the 20. He's inside the 15. A huge escape from Cam Rising gets him all the way into the red zone, and now the field goal is almost a guarantee, and they could get a touchdown to win the game. Clock is running, though. They are out of timeouts. All right. Or no, the clock didn't stop. Dude, that happened last year. Remember when Florida was playing Alabama and their clock like wouldn't work? Like Florida's game clock? It literally wouldn't work. The refs had to use like a stopwatch. Like, does anyone remember that? Like Florida Stadium, the stadium clock literally wouldn't work. Because all the players had like no idea how much time was left. All right, 1st and 10, Utah. 45 seconds to go. They're at the 19-yard line. Rising back to throw. He throws it to the side. It's caught. Inbounds, though. Caught inbounds for a gain of about 4. 35 seconds, and the clock is running. Why? The clock just stopped. The clock just stopped again. Why did the clock stop? The clock should still be running. Or did Florida call it? I think did Billy Napier call a timeout? I'm so confused. I'm so confused on what's going on. Uh-oh, Notre Dame's got a punt. Florida can't afford anything nice. Here's the thing, though. They can. They have SEC money. It's the University of Florida. So the fact that they can't get a good game clock is a little concerning. All right. So 36 seconds left. Utah setting up for what looks like 2nd and 6 from the 15. Rising, looking to throw. Steps up. Underneath, it's caught. 1st down. All the way to the 6. It's going to be 1st and goal. Under 30 seconds. Utah's in position to take the game. Rising. And... Alright, Florida called a timeout. And that's the thing. Florida is on their toes right now. They've been getting cooked on this drive. If Utah ran another play there, they were scoring. They were for sure scoring if they ran another play there. Okay, so Utah's going to have 3 tries to get into the end zone here. Because if they don't on the first 3, they'll just kick the field goal and go to overtime. Quinn Ewers is balling out. Let's remember, it's UL Monroe. Pretty sure anyone would be balling out. Cam Rising on this drive is 6 of 7 for 40 yards. And he had that big run too. That run was like 20, 25 yards. All right, 1st and goal from the 6. Rising, looking. Lot of time. Ton of time. Throws in the back. Incomplete. Florida dropped pretty much everyone into coverage. Honestly, if I were Utah, I would consider a QB draw. Because that's what Indiana did against Illinois. They were in the same spot, like 30 seconds left. They were down 4. They needed a touchdown. And they ran a QB draw when no one expected it. And he got to like almost in, and they just ran it again. So this could be a good spot for a QB draw. Because 22 seconds is plenty of time to like spike it and stuff. If everything were to go awry. Rising, looking to throw. He's got time again. Fires to the front. And he's picked off. He's picked off and the game is over. Wow. Utah just lost to Florida. Oh my goodness. Cam Rising is yelling, saying the ball hit the ground. I'm sure this play will go under review. I don't know. It looked like he caught it. I'm sure this will be reviewed. I mean, it's a diving pick to win the game. I mean, you got to review that, but I'm pretty sure he caught it. See, that's why they should have ran the ball. Should have gone for the QB draw. Then that wouldn't have happened. I'm telling you, man. They would have had it if they QB draw. If they ran a QB draw. Cam Rising was going to get in. Or get so close to where they could just run it the next play. They're not going to review it. Game's over. So was Florida actually good or is Utah overrated? Florida looked good. I'm not even gonna lie. Florida looked really good. I mean, it was gonna be hard for Utah to win this game. I mean, it's hard to go on the road in the SEC and win. But yeah, that is disappointing. Utah's receiver fell down. He fell down in the end zone as Rising was throwing it to him. It probably would have been picked off anyway, but yeah, he for sure caught it. Man, that sucks. That sucks, bro.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna send you something. I want you to take a look at that. Tell me I was wrong.
No, so what happened? So what they should have done?
You already know what I was thinking, don't you?
No, what they should have done is they should have ran a QB draw with because that's what IU did. They were in the same spot and they ran
I know.
and they ran and they ran the QB draw when no one was expecting it. And they got to like the 1 yard line and then just ran it again. That's what if Utah would have done that, they would have won.
Oh, I know, but they didn't. And I told you they were gonna lose in the swamp, but you said no way.
It was a good game.
It was. I didn't watch the whole game because I'm watching the Ohio State game right now.
I have both on. I was watching the one on my phone and one on the TV.
Nah, I was just watching parts of it because I'm on YouTube right now. I'm watching it. I'm watching a live stream of it. I don't think this dude has permission to do it, but hey, he gets in trouble.
You realize how many people pirate streams and don't get in trouble?
Oh, I know. There's like literally like 7,000 people watching right now. What a oh, no way. What a catch. Holy shit. Heisman.
Yeah, your Heisman has put up 14 points in the biggest game of the week.
He's playing also one of the hardest teams. Your Heisman winner was playing one of the worst college football teams. And he put up, what was it, 300 yards? That's it?
Yeah.